Okay, anyways, I just had my electrician guy come in here. They had an issue when the light burnt out, but we actually had a power surge here. Anyways, he put the 220 line here, so I got my 220 hooked up. Problem was, I was using the wire stripper, and it was making the actual relay box here was making weird sounds like right. This thing, this bar here popped, made a pop noise. So we had a power surge, so it killed my furnace. Probably blew the box or the actual motherboard out, I'm sure, and it burned the LED light outs. Had a weird power surge. The lights were flickering like crazy. This is about a week ago when I was doing the wire. When I was doing this stuff here. But I kind of deleted some of that stuff. But I was fighting with this because it was making like wouldn't go. Usually that's a sign it's not getting power. But what is electrician figures it was a power surge. It was more than 220 volts came in here for some reason. Anyways, everything's okay now. But I think the furnace is shot. Furnace needs to be fixed. You change the LED lights. So the board, the ballast actually was right here. I don't know where the wife put it. I don't know where she put it. So open all through the way. Nope. But ballast had a burn on the board. Where I had it, I don't know where it went. Anyways, blew one light out, so it's right here. Blew one light out. We'll take a look at this for a second here. Put a twist tie right here. So what it did, it burnt, see? It's an arc here. Burnt right here, something on the board, right there. So power surge. I just don't know if it could have been maybe from solar flare. Might have had a solar flare maybe, because we're right now at the peak of the sunspot cycle, and that creates solar flares. It disrupts things, right? So it did something, man, because it was like flickering. So at least I got a 220. You know that's gonna mean I can put my compressor, and I can have a welder going. I think my welder's 110, but anything 220. Such a small screw. Trying to see. Let's see what burnt out here. This thing here, this coil, see where it arced. So, that's a bummer. I don't know what it's going to cost to fix the furnace. It'd be a lot of money. Motherboard costs $500-600. So anyways, that's what's in the LED. A little bit of copper, but you know, if you grind it up, right, it's probably better if you grind it. But anyways, so I got that on that, so I'm happy with that. This is just gonna be shred. And my compressor's right here. There it is, right there. So I got a dryer plug here with an extension on this, and it's gonna go here from here. And I don't like compressors really when they're old like that. I like to keep them away from me because I've seen tanks blow up. You see them on YouTube quite often. They rust out inside. You don't know, they're full of water. But anyways, this will be dragged out there with a compressor and then plug it in there. And I'm gonna get an adapter where I can use a stove. That's a dryer to stove. So if I want to sell appliance, I can demonstrate it working. So that's too bad. Ways things go. All this stuff's got to get out of here. This is stuff that goes into the garage. This is all circuit board stuff. Gold plating, gold flashing. So this is going. I'll sort it out in my yard. Ooh, all Goldfinger cards actually. Those I want to keep separate. Not too black backplane boards, not a great deal, but okay, see, another emptied can. This I gotta put away because this kind of stuff is worth a lot more money. Goldfinger stuff. She might stick it over here. So that's Goldfinger. And all this stuff here. I mean, some of it's not that great, but these backplane boards, you can barely see the gold on there, not a lot. That's a nice card there. I mean, I could keep them separate, but well, I'll keep them together. Keep them together for now. So we're still slowly getting stuff. Here's actual, these are all IC chips here. It's just, they're all IC chips. What's going on here? I saw the chips. Huh, half of it's used already. Right there, it's used, you can tell. So these are all IC chips here. I have a bunch of those actually. There it is. Surface mount IC chip. So who knows if there's gold in there. We'll doubly try to find out. See there? Oh, look at that. It's copper. Let's see if I can open this up and see. I don't see nothing. Maybe nothing in there. Looks like aluminum and copper. You have to almost get a really good magnifying glass. Not seeing very much. I see copper. Take a little picture of that and blow it up. See, only copper, aluminum. Probably no bond wires. So it's probably new technology. It probably doesn't have any gold. Could be silver there. I mean, there's silver color there, so you don't really know. Okay, let's move on to something different else. Okay. Another container I want to get rid of. This one's new. I just put this battery here. There. Yeah, one time I could sell these before. The way they are. I don't know, like 30 cents a pound maybe that time. Not sure, I can't remember exactly what it was, but years ago. That's when China was buying this type of stuff. And all of a sudden they just stopped buying. What do you do? Just go to shred? No, it's like there's wire here. Value. And you have cast aluminum here. Asked my electrician guy, I said, what do you do with your copper? He says, it goes away. Labor's too expensive to fool around trying to pick up a couple pieces of wire up. You probably pay $50 an hour to laborers, maybe, who knows? He says labor's too expensive. That's a little good hunk of wire there. I just think, to me, recycle it. If I don't recycle, it's going to be in the garbage. And I'll recycle it. I mean, you know, it takes a little time, but hey, we can do otherwise, right? But I was sitting in this tub here, so it's one less thing to have kicking around. See? Now, this is the wire, right? So it's a fair amount of wire. Some of those screws are brass, but you have to check the magnet. So this one here, throw my glasses on. See that? Steel. Brass. So anyways, I'm going to keep stripping these here. And these ones here, I think these are all brass. No. Steel. These ones here are the same. Oh, it's tough plastic. Usually breaks right away. Lost it. I'll get it later when I sweep the floor. See? Nice piece of brass. And then this is the other style here. Or wear your glasses. Yeah, more brass, nice. Definitely worth grabbing. See, these are probably brass, and those two are probably steel. So I'll take the steel ones off right away. Oh, steel. See, now it's hard to take off. So when it's together, it's better to take it off right away when it's together. Got a flathead would probably be easier, but sometimes they're a pain. It's gonna come off. Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest of these off here, and then we'll go to something else. Okay, found a bucket of mortars. Look at that. So we got some mortars in here too. Okay. Time I get a screwdriver. It's already opened. See, stop throwing these in the shred. The brass. Brass is brass. Small chunk of wire. Switch here. We'll pop the switch off. This little cast here. Cast. I'm just going to throw some number 2 because I don't have that much anyways. This wire. Eliminated about 5 or 6 containers already today. That's good. There's a little bit of garbage here. Fun recycling this. Copper, steel, wire, aluminum here. There. This one, like I say, I may strip it. Leave it for now. Those I'll probably strip. These ones I'll probably sell the way they are. You look at this, it's like 40%. Looks impressive, but it's not. So it's only your number 1. I haven't done one of these for a while. stainless steel here, so that's why we're going to deal with it. Really hard plastic. It was actually, oh, now I remember, it's steel, partly steel. Make stainless steel for the show, but then they put the steel at the end here. So it's about here. Stainless steel here. Okay. So that was headrest. I'm going to take this thing off here. That's where it's oh. As long as you break that off, it probably unscrews, but you know, I'm kind of like lazy. I like to break things. That's why I do demolition. I break things. See, this is hard to get into there. Nice cast. The mortar. You can almost see the cast off, but So this one here screws from this way somehow. This must be just a cover. Steel, that's pretty heavy steel. Okay, so a nice heavy cast. The switch here. Throw that in there. Garbage. This is probably brass here, the switch. Stainless steel too, who knows? Let's see what it is. It's heavy, it could be brass. It's brass. So probably most of that stuff is brass. So heavy there. And we'll have this here. Had a nut, but it's okay. Okay, we'll get rid of this here. It looks too much garbage. More screws. Must have been an expensive blender, the way it's built. That's his copper. Aluminum. Oh well. Okay. Okay, hold on. I just dumped out another pail. Oh, it feels heavy. Pot metal. Long screwdrivers. That's probably steel. No. So what is this stuff? Wow, it's brass. Just way too heavy. Just way too heavy. That's why I can't check. That brass there is actually really heavy. Tiny little nut there, but everything except the nut broke. Okay, pot metal, I guess. I think these might be stainless. We'll take this off first. There's actually some screws here. Probably a screw in the face here. I'm gonna break anyways because I need to get the brass out. Brass connections. Looks like it might be copper. Just leave it like that. Add some more weight. That's what oysterizer is called, I think. Oysterizer. Very old. Probably from the 70s, that style. It might not be 70s, but it's been around since the 70s that I can remember. The same design. Used to be at the fair called P&E Fair. They had those there for years and years and years. And they brought these all real fancy ones out later. Like crush ice and like really good ones. Kind of phase those out. Okay, so we take everything. Yeah, all this stuff kind of adds up. You know, you got a pinch of this, pinch of that. You know, it adds up. Ooh, this seems nice. It's pretty heavy. It's all cast. Everything's cast. Back here. This box here is for nighttime sensor, or the sensor itself. Could be also nighttime and a sensor for motion sensor. Okay, let's knock it apart. Copper pieces here. Really nothing to it. A little bit of wire. Okay. A couple things here. That piece, just aluminum there. Copper. plastic. It's all Torx. Okay, let me clean the table up here for a second and then I'll get back here. Hold on. Should be stainless steel hardware. That's probably steel. Wow, why is it so heavy? That's crazy. They're probably somewhat stainless, but just stick a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get this out now. So ballast here is probably just gonna be shred. It's electronic probably, but you might not recognize it, so don't shred. Right here. Even that's aluminum. There's so much value in these things, I'll tell you. Oh, that's a heavy, heavy piece of cast. And this, it's so heavy, it's not magnetic. Stainless steel. Wow. That's a new for me. I don't know if I can get away with this. That's clean. These LEDs are like almost like nothing. How does this technology even work? Look at it, it's nothing. How does it work? Unbelievable. I'll say it's clean enough. Okay, well, we got progress. That's this could be aluminum cast. See, water kills this stuff, but everything you touch is wet. It's a problem. It's copper wire. Get rid of this modem. All this came out of that bucket, so that's why I kind of want to get rid of it. There's a nice copper mortar here, huh? Wow. Nice. Oh, there it is. Okay. Circuit board. stainless. I see what's happening. It's spinning. Back was spinning. See, that's a little. See that little card there? Okay, stainless. That's all heat sink back here. The whole thing's a heat sink. It's in plastic. Oh. Nice heat sink. These are steel rivets, I think. Okay. Circuit board. Circuit board. Aluminum. See, I kind of crunch it in the wrong spots. Usually when you crunch at the right spots, it's easy, but you know, when you're doing lots of them, you kind of remember after. Remember what sides are better to cut, or the bang. Let's curious to see what this board looks like in here. So another guy asked me for garbage removal. It was in Aldergrove, but the picture they sent me looked like a few cardboard boxes, like nothing. I don't know why they only use a recycle bin. So I said $95 my minimum. He said, okay, thanks, he said. Then I said, well, if you're really stuck, I'll do for 80. But Aldergrove, I mean, I gotta drive far for it. It's not worth it, but you know, what do you do? Here's got a couple chips here, actually. One chip, I thought I lost. Oh yeah, right here. Had 2 chips on it. So, like partly stainless steel, but anyways, I don't know what this one is here. It's another of those modem things. I think that's a power supply for the Apple. Computer. I'm sure I ripped it apart. And that was a box for the monitor. This thing. It's got a copper shield. Too wet, I can't grab it. So, a little bit of copper. This thing, it's more copper actually. There's little traces all over the place actually. Kind of unique. Let's throw this in the circuit boards for now. If it ever gets ground up, I think these are hot metal 3. There's a battery here actually. Just dump the whole thing. Battery there. What do we do for a little bit of stick?